Hey everyone, welcome to my first tutorial, and today I'm going to be covering on the basics of Premiere Pro. And if you don't know what Premiere Pro is, it's a very, how can I put it? It's an amazing editing software for your work. I mean, like if you want to get things done with video, Premiere Pro is the way to go. And also it's amazing if you have a workflow between After Effects and Premiere Pro. So yeah, when you're going to open Premiere Pro, this pops up, at least in CC. Um, there's create new projects or like open recent projects, or you can just learn, but I'm teaching it right now. And you can sync your settings, because that's the new thing about Creative Cloud. But right now I'm just going to create a new project. I'm just going to name this tutorial. I suggest leaving everything over here. Okay. I know what you're saying. This is not what you're looking at. So I'm just gonna change this to reset current workspace. All right. I believe that's what you're gonna see. Yeah. First off, we're gonna make a new sequence. What you have to do is right-click on the project tutorial, new item sequence. I'm not gonna create custom. Usually, it's gonna pop up. I don't know, somewhere over here. I suggest you just leaving it, because like I'll show you what. Click OK, and then here's your sequence or project, whatever. You can get your timeline, your source. Yeah. Right now we're going to import some clips. There are a lot of ways by doing it. You can go to the media browser and just browse through it, or just import it by dragging in or going to File, Import. I'm just gonna import two videos. Open, and I'm gonna open like I don't know, soundtrack. So I'm just gonna pick out, I don't know, this one. Alright, I love the soundtrack. Alright, just put it in there. And first off, the best thing to do is import your main clip to the sequence by just doing like this. And if you were following with me doing the exact same steps, and the first part, I told you to leave it, and this is why I told you to do it, because the clip does not match the sequence settings, so Premiere Pro will change it to the settings that match the clip. So I suggest you clicking this, and here's a video. Yeah, congratulations, your video, you're now editing. Alright, so we'll just go to the program sequence, whatever. This is an editing preview file. We'll start off from over here. This is the, if you want to scrub through it, this is the timing. Here's the scale. It's a monitor though, it's not, you're not really editing the video. Here's adding a marker, mark in, mark out, go to out, play, go frames. You can just click the right or left keypad, and yeah, if you hover over them, they will have the small shortcut key for you to do, and lift and extract. And here you can set the resolution. If your computer is a little bit slow, or you add some color correction. So yeah, now we're going to go to the sequence over here. Since CC has been released, they changed a lot of stuff. For example, your audio, if you want to see the spectrum or the waveform, over here, just extract this. And if you're not really familiar with this type of waveform, you can just click this button over here and click rectified audio waveforms if you're used to that, but I don't really like that, so I'm just gonna check that. And the same thing goes if you want to see the thumbnail of your video. You can do that. Right here you got your levels of audio, I guess. I'm not really excellent in Premiere Pro. I'm not a amateur, but whatever. So we'll go to the tools. You got the mouse, which is mouse, you guessed it. The track select tool is like when you have different cuts, and like I'll show an example. You got where you can select multiple tracks. You can basically hold everything. And sorry, ripple edit. I have no idea what is that. You got the cut tool, which is what you're gonna use the most is for splitting up videos, but I don't want to do that. Oops. All right. And here's a pen tool. Like for example, if you want to add, if you extract this and see the audio, you want to like fade it out, you just simply click over one of the last parts of the waveforms and just adjust the levels. So here's an example. We're just gonna.
Why hit ball? That's not good.
The ball does not out. I'm not Bruce Willis. I'm not Vin Diesel.
And you can see slowly fading off. But the simplest way to do it is another shortcut key. Selecting your clip, click Control D. So at the end, very end.
I'm gonna say people. I don't care about people.
All right.
Yeah, just cause.
And over here, it'll fade in. Perfect. All right. So basically, we're mostly done over here. So I'm just gonna go to the other part. Here's your project. We're gonna import all your stuff. Media browser info effects. All right. This is where you're gonna add most of your which you're gonna browse through the effects over here. And I'm telling you, Premiere Pro has some amazing features. The newest addition is to Premiere Pro is Lumetri Looks, which are color correction presets, and there's video transitions. For example, I have a cut over here, and I just want to example, I don't know, dissolve. It will just add it between there. So let's just see preview through it.
Joking to you?
Yeah.
Sound effects. Sorry. Let's add it again.
Joking to you? Like, hey, come on,
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I don't want that right now because I don't want it. And you got some video effects, like you can adjust it's basically almost like color correction, but like it's not. Here's blur, sharpen, channel color correction. Yes, you got a lot of choice of color correction. Premiere Pro is really good at color corrections. Usually you don't even need like third-party plugins. I got some other plugins over here, but don't worry about that. Yeah, you got noise and grain if you want to add noise, perspective, stylize. If you add like glow, I believe there is. Yes, time. You can transform. Trap code, that's another third-party plugin which I love. Utility, video, and yeah, that's basically it. And from audio transition, there are a lot of stuff. Crossfade, not a lot of stuff. It's a few ones, but like you can do a lot of stuff with it. Audio effects, I don't really use it a lot because I switch over to Audition, but like you got some other ones over here. You got some presets. So right now, what I'm gonna do is add some color correction. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to video effects, color correction, and we'll just do a simple brightness and contrast. So just simply drag it over your video clip. All right. So go, just find over here. Just click FX controls at the top, and then you can adjust your effect. So effects controls and adjusting your effect, and make sure your clip is selected. And we're just gonna add some more brightness to it, a little bit more contrast, so that looks better. And we're gonna add another simple fast color correction. And then you got some, I don't know, let me just make it to like a weird cool blue. I don't know, I'm just messing around. Alright, and if it gets slow at times, just change it to half and play smoothly again. Or if it still doesn't go smooth, if you're adding a lot of effects, just go to sequence, render effects in to out, render in to out. Or you just want to render small parts, just go here, go to the work bar, and just select select the area you want to render, and then go to sequence, render render effects in work area. This is the work area. So, but I don't really want that, so I'm just gonna move it. All right. Yeah. So yeah, and if you want to add text, for example, what you gotta do is go back to the project tutorial, right click, new item, title. We're just gonna name this title, or not, let's name this opening. And then you got a lot of tools over here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but like what you just basically need to use is this text tool and this tool and maybe these two. So we're just going to write that, I don't know, directed by Mohammed Shah. Alright, so you just over here, you got some presets. If you go down here, for example, you got this awesome one which I can't see. Let's choose this one. I can't see nothing. It's fine. Alright, this one looks okay, I guess. This one also looks okay. Alright, this is better, I think. So you can just change the opacity, blah blah blah. You can add a background to it. So yeah, you can also add it to the center by clicking the vertical center and the horizontal center, but I don't want, I just want it down at the bottom right. So to add it back, as you can see, it's not even added because it just created a file. Just drag it to the sequence on top. Make sure it's on top of the video, otherwise it will not show up. So yeah, so usually I just put it at the first part, and just you can adjust the length of the duration of it. So like over here, I guess. So
Like,
or you can, if you added a cross dissolve fade, you can just like do by the fade, which looks awesome. So yeah. And also, if you're adding a soundtrack, for example, I will add one over here. So let me just resize this. I'll add one over here. You must put it under your audio file for the conversation. Yeah. So when you play through it,
like, hey, this guy.
sometimes you won't even hear the conversation. So what you gotta do is you gotta go to the audio clip mixer, and you can see and see where's your audio, your soundtrack at. And for mine, it's at audio 2. So in audio 2, just pull it down a little bit, and let's see it again.
Like, hey, this guy who cut my hair off, like he's a 9-year-old with a razor blade.
Alright, so yeah, I think I covered up pretty much the basics over here. 15 minutes, yes. Alright, so yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want more, I will do it. So yeah, guys, see you next time. Bye.